Guys, and welcome back. Today we are at Maple Grove Raceway. It is a beautiful day with a little bit of overcast. We're in the high 70s, mid 80s. I have the car here. We are ready to go. I'm going to go out and make my first pass, and hopefully this thing gets down. I've got this thing set to 11 compression, 4 rebound, and 4 rebound on the front because they're strain single adjustable, so it's just 4. We're going to be leaving on 12 pounds of boost, and let's see what happens. All right, so you may be asking, why are we here? Why are we not getting an after-action clip at the track? So, I didn't take one. Sorry. I was getting the car turned around. We had a sprinkle of rain once or twice while we were there. Didn't know if I was going to do a second pass, so all I was focused on was getting the car turned around and ready to go for another one if I got another one. And I did. So, I changed the suspension settings just a little bit, just like a tweak here and there. Basically, checked over the entire car, checked the laptop, checked the data log. Everything was doing as it should. So, I will say we did not have a great second pass, but our first pass, as you guys can see from the time slip, we went a 6:20s in the 8th mile. I had shut it down right at the stripe or right before the stripe of the 8th and got on the brakes. Reason why it went from 110 in the 8th all the way down to like 80 miles an hour in the quarter. Basically, I was coasting through the quarter mile at 11.1. I could have just not touched the brakes and coasted into the 10s, but I didn't think that far. I really didn't care. I short shifted first gear at 5,800 RPM, not thinking the car was going to hook. I've had problems with this car not wanting to hook, and also like power management and stuff like that. So I was not ready for it, honestly. It's my first pass that I've ever made in this car successfully, and I just wasn't ready for it. Shifted first at 58, shifted second and third at 68. It should have been $7,000 for all of them. So, you live, you learn, you get practice, and you get better. So with that being said, if you convert the 6:20 time over into a quarter mile time, it's a 9-second car. It's a high 9, a mid 9, a bottom 9, whatever you want to call it. It's a 9-second car. It just depends on how much farther I want to push that thing right there. So I'm going to throw up the clip of the second pass.
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from this.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
So you may see from that clip there's a lot going on, and you can see my turbos laying here over on the ground. So in the burnout box, turbo, she said sayonara. My window was being an asshole, didn't want to stay up. It was just a lot going on. Didn't know if the guy next to me was going to make another pass. I ended up making a solo pass. Did not hear or notice that this thing was making a whole lot of racket and sounded completely different from inside your helmet. Can't tell anything. To be honest with you, the whole car is loud. Obviously, exhaust goes out the side and all that other bullshit. Couldn't tell. So, still made the pass, but it was just super slow and super no boost. So, if you look right over here, the turbo has a lot of play. Up and down, left to right is real bad. The bearings inside the turbo are shot. Now, none of the fins have broken Some of them have some junk on the ends, as you can see, from where they touched on the compressor housing. It's not too bad. The compressor housing is still nice and smooth, so there's no problems here. Just got to rebuild the turbo. Should be just fine and good to go. I already back pressured the intake system, basically the charge pipe and the intercooler, to blow out any metal shavings or anything that are in the system before, obviously, I put it here and, you know, get that thing rebuilt, ready to go. Now, I could go up to an 88. Don't know if I'm going to. That turbo did great. But overall, car went a 620, and I did my job completely wrong. So, I mean, there's plenty more in it. I'm not worried about it going in the 8s. This car was built basically to go 9s and then take it to McDonald's. I could switch the car up and go twin turbo. Thought about it a bunch of times. But, I don't know. There's a lot of room in here, tell you that much. Put one turbo there, put one turbo there, run an exhaust same spot here, and run the exhaust same spot over there. We'd have dual exhaust running out both fenders. Be badass. But, I don't know if I'm going to go that far. So, if you want to look at the car in a total for that day, it turned out great. Turbodyne is only $90 to rebuild those things. The turbo itself is $900, so I don't want to have to buy another turbo unless I'm going bigger, or we switch it to twins at that point. I would just put twin like 72, 76s on there, or something like that if I ended up having to buy another big turbo. But overall, happy with how it turned out. 620s in the 8th. It's a 9-second capable car. I could have coasted into the 10s. I end up running out of RPMs. This is a Turbo 400 with a 410 rear gear. About 2 cars before you get to the boards, basically to the stripe. So I just don't have enough out the back to run this car quarter mile. I can if I really turn the RPM up, but I'm not willing to, you know, break things and hurt the RPM, you know, the rockers and the whole valve train. I don't need to be messing any of that stuff up just to get this thing to run to the stripe. I tried it on the second pass. You can hear it. It hit the limiter. Wasn't happy. I won't do that again, at least not with this rear gear. If I put the car at 373s, definitely we'll run a quarter mile all day long. Hit it harder out the run and, you know, just keep on going. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, all the little snippets and clips and stuff like that. I wish I would have got you guys more of an after action video while I was at the track. There was a lot going on. It was a great day. The car is a 9-second capable car. I know that for sure now. And we'll get that thing fixed up, throw it back on there, and go back out and make another pass sooner than later. So, with that being said, guys, go down, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.